Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball. Today I'm giving you guys a little breakdown of both of the new characters, a little overview showcasing their moves and melee capabilities, I suppose, of the new DLC Pack 1 characters for Xenoverse 2. First, we're going to check out Frost, and both variations, I was going to go in-depth on both of them, but the thing is, as you can see, he's got Meteor below, Chaos Shot, which is new, Backflip, Full Power Charge, Full Power Energy Wave, Secret Poison, which is another new attack. Both characters have two new attacks in explosive ways, and he has the Super Soul Don't Quit Get Up. Then a second variation, you'll pay attention. Aside from the new moves, everything else I believe changes. Yes. This variation is better, except for one thing is the ultimate's not quite as good, depending on how you like to play, I guess. Meteor Crash, Phantom Fist, Maximum Charge, which I like, Full Power Energy Blast Volley, which a lot of people do like to use that, and then Break Strike. So I'm going to go in with this one because it's got the Meteor Crash on it, but very similar stats, but slightly different. But the stats on them aren't bad. Not bad stats, but we'll get into Cabba after this one. And who do we fight? It doesn't really matter. We'll just play against Hit. So, if any of you guys have played with Frost, you probably know that he isn't really that great. Like, I don't think he is. Well, number one, I don't like the voice acting on him at all. Cabba's fine. I think that Frost sounds a little... It's not like it's a bad performance, but it's a bit goofy. But maybe I'll like it better in the actual anime. It's kind of hard to tell yet. But very basic. You can see very similar to Frieza in terms of his fighting style. Like, his grab attack's different. It's just that. But you'll notice when he does this move, this is very Frieza-esque. Like, there's not a whole lot different there. But that's a little different. It's like little subtle tweaks to it. So very similar playing to Frieza. And I can't tell you if he's better than Frieza or not, because I don't play with Frieza really, to be perfectly honest with you. But from what I've gathered, he seems to be about the same in terms of melee capability. This Chaos Shot, I'll show you this move. It's kind of like... Okay, I didn't actually know that. Okay, that's actually pretty good. If you press it, he does this, which is what I thought is all it did. It's like Trunks' Dual Masenko, right? But if you hold the thing, then what we get is this Charge Shot, which could be good point blank, I imagine. Let's see how much damage that does. Okay, it wasn't actually that effective, but maybe if you get in the middle of a combo, this could work out. Of course, it's kind of hard to get to charge up fast enough. I can't see a whole lot of situations actually where this would work. Maybe one of these? But yeah, in that case, it's not going to hit them, so... Okay, maybe it's still not very good. Like, I don't see actually why you would want to charge this up. Maybe if they were charging at you and you want a good range, I could see that happening. Like, let's have them... Let's send them at me right now. Put them on super strong, because why the hell not? Okay. Okay, Hit. Okay, Hit. Too bad. Okay. If they are coming at you from this distance, which... Okay, there's no way you're going to have this distance gap on a person, though. And even then, it's worthless still, I'd say. Maybe I'm just using it wrong, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. Thought he was still attacking me for a second there. We got Meteor Crash, of course, nothing special. Phantom Fist, Break Strike, it's nothing. The Energy Volley. And the one thing probably everyone wants to know if it's actually good or not, and I probably don't really have the answer for, because it's just a debuff, is Secret Poison, which looks amazing, the little animation for it. But it just does very little damage and poisons them. Well, the debuff, the slowdown. So, what I can imagine is pretty useless. So, all in all, I can't really see Frost being that good at all. No, not even a little bit. But, still a nice addition to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, as any character would be. So, let's go ahead and get right into Cabba. Okay, so it's best to not ask why I picked Gogeta to fight against. It doesn't really matter. Thankfully, Cabba is pretty good, I think. I think Frost is not that great, but Cabba certainly is. So let's get this crap off our screen first. So, the thing about Cabba is he's got really, really good melee abilities. Let's go Super Saiyan first of all. And his ultimate is pretty good too. It's like a melee ultimate and a Ki Blast ultimate combined. You want to have them... it's something... I'll show you it actually right off the bat. It's something that they need stamina to Snap Vanish out of the end of it. But it does... The thing is that it does do a lot of damage even... It does a decent amount of damage even if they do manage to get out of it. Not as much as a super attack, but still it does something. It does about as much as that. But this move, by the way, you may know Saiyan characters, of course, they go Super Saiyan, a chargeable Ki Blast attack, or a super attack, it'll teleport them to their opponent. Kamehameha, you charge it, you'll do an instant transmission towards your opponent with it. Not the case here because this is not chargeable. That is the most you can do with it. He's got the crappy Sledgehammer move, and he only has one variation. Ki Explosion, if you really want that move, I think it's garbage. Of course, Energy Volley. Can't go wrong with that. So those are his moves, right? He's got Instant Rise as well. And I can go out of my Super Saiyan if I want. But why the hell would I want to? Also, by the way, I kind of wish they did a... I know it would maybe be asking too much, right? But let's just say... Give us another animation for Super Saiyan for Cabba, right? Let's just do... Let's say call it Universe 6 Super Saiyan. I don't know. Some new animation just for him. That would be kind of neat, I think. But check out his melee combos, though. He's got some pretty solid ones here. Oh, his back hit is, like, nasty fast, too. Like, look at this. Okay, it doesn't really demonstrate the speed too well here, but you kind of get the idea. But just look at these melees. I think he's just got some crazy combos on him, honestly. If you can match. The problem is a lot of his finishers leave him very open. Like, you know how some of them will, some finishers on a combo will connect to an opponent even if they try to Snap Vanish out of it? Or it'll, like, chase them? Not the case with him. And he can't really back hit to cancel it either. Like, let's see, let's say do this one here. Can't Snap Vanish out of this, or they could Snap Vanish this spot. If they do that, I need to Snap Vanish as well, otherwise I'm going to get hit. Now I'm pretty sure with certain characters that's a different case. Grab attack here for you. Pretty solid looking. Made all of Gogeta's pebbles drop to the ground. But let's see here. We could... There was one combo I was doing in the middle of my fights earlier. Let's see if I can do it again. It was like an I found like an infinite with them. Immediately. Not the best one because it doesn't always work, but it was like this move you flip them and then you can like Ki Blast and then continue the combo. It worked pretty solid. Yeah. Like that. I should probably put my button presses up here. Okay. This should work. Okay. Oops. See, you gotta get them on the ground to do it, though. That's the problem. Get on the ground. How about that? There you go. Stay on the ground. Well, that didn't work. You guys kind of get the gist. You gotta do that combo. X, 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 Y, Y, then Ki Blast. You'll figure it out. But this, I could feel like would be nasty. But you kind of get the idea, Cabba. He is very good, I think. I do want to play with him more. I know if I see someone playing as Frost online, I am not at all going to be intimidated. Cabba's a different story. I could see people being pretty good with him. But Frost is just not very good. So the question is, do I recommend even buying the characters? The problem is the DLC's $15. I can't really imagine, unless you already have the season, buy the season pass and get the 4 packs. That's why I say, don't buy this for $15. Just pay $30 for the season pass. don't pay $15 for this pack, because this pack alone is not worth 15 bucks. I was so surprised that they even had it that price. I thought it was going to be 10. And it doesn't help that it's cool we got free DLC, right? But had those characters that we got in that free update been a part of the DLC, it could have been a little more reasonable. But it seems like they're pricing that DLC in relation to that update, which seems just not the way to do it. But those are my thoughts, guys. That's my breakdown of these characters. Pretty solid. Frost is cool, don't get me wrong, but he's just is not that good in terms of his overall fighting capability, and I would see Frieza being a better option. Cabba is at least unique. He's got very unique attacks. Everything to him, all of his combos are very, very unique. Frost is just way too similar to Frieza. I know that's kind of the point of his character, but it just doesn't work in terms of a fighting game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and of course, I'll catch you later.